The new dribbling system in FC26 is so good that you can go past a whole team and then score a goal. Yup, you can literally do that with the new dribbling mechanics. You just need to understand the new dribbling system and mechanics. There are some new meta dribbling tricks that will make you dominate in FC26, and I am here to make sure that you do. This video is going to be a complete dribbling tutorial from the basics of dribbling, everything you need to know, all the way to pro players dribbling. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. Looking to build your dream team in FC26? U7buy is the most trusted website out there with fast delivery and 100% the safest way to upgrade your team. With over 40,000 reviews and verified by many huge content creators around the world. 24/7 online customer support, and now you can enjoy free coins with every order and the chance to win up to 4 million coins. Don't forget to use the code Y5K for an extra 8% off. Let's jump straight into the video, and first thing first, I'm going to show you the basics, how to perform every single dribbling style and mechanic that is available in FC26. Starting things up with the left stick dribbling, and this one depends on the player's stats and the player's agility and balance. If you have got a player who has got really good agility and balance, you are going to see him moving quicker while you are left stick dribbling with him. If you have got a player who has got average dribbling stats, he might be clunky and you might lose the ball easily with him. Next up, we have got the controlled sprint, aka technical dribbling. To perform that, you have to hold on the R1 or the RB button on Xbox, and you are going to see your player performing the technical dribbling. And if you want to get the best out of it, of course, use it with the player who has got the technical playstyle, or of course, playstyle plus. Next up, we have got the forward touch. To perform that, you have to be using the technical dribbling already. So hold on the R1, RB button, and then you have to flick your right stick wherever you want your player to exit. And this one is actually really nice in this game. We are gonna talk about it more later on this video. Next up, we have got the controlled first touch. This one is really good if you want to get out of tight situations. To perform it, hold on the R1 button again, and then you have to flick your right stick wherever you want your player to take the first touch to. And this one is about the first touch playstyle, so it would be better if you are using a player who has got the playstyle or of course the playstyle plus. The Srafe Dribbling returns to FC26. To perform it, hold on the L1, LB button, and you are going to see your player keeping the ball between his legs. It's really good in this game, and we are going to talk about it later on this video. And also, we have got the slow dribbling performed by holding the L2 and the R1 at the same time, or on Xbox the LT and the RB at the same time. But the problem with that, it's really slow. It's not a good slow, no, it's a slow. And for the dribbling game settings that you should be using, scroll all the way down, analog sprint, trigger effect, both of them on off. This is all for the basics and the controls. Let's deep dive and let's talk about the meta dribbling tricks that you need to start using. We are going to start things up with what, in my opinion, the best dribbling trick that you can perform in this game. As you can see from the clips that I'm showing you, you can literally go past a whole team. 6-7 players, doesn't matter, you can do that. Basically, in FC26, the two best dribbling mechanics are left stick dribbling, and the second one is the technical dribbling. If you mix them together, you got this. You got the best dribbling trick that you can perform. I'm gonna show you step by step on how to dribble like that in game. Let me explain and let me give you examples. This is example number 1, and you are going to see the ball literally stuck into my player's feet. On this example, I'm holding the R1 button, I am running forward, but if I keep moving forward with my player, I'm gonna lose the ball because there is a defender who can stand tackle. So what you want to do in a situation like this, take your hands off the R1 button and start using the left stick dribbling. Like we said, the left stick dribbling is for a quick turn, for example, and that's exactly what I did, a quick turn using the left stick dribbling, and then again I hold on the R1 button to move faster with my player because I have got some space and to be unpredictable. That's the number 1 tip about dribbling, be unpredictable. And then when I got close to a defender, take my hands off the R1 button and start using the left stick dribbling again. And using the left stick dribbling, I escaped from the defender, and now I have got empty space. So I can use the technical dribbling into that space because the technical dribbling is between running and walking, and that's exactly what I need in a situation like this. Got inside the box and then an easy finish. Basically what you want to do in game is mix the R1 dribbling with the left stick dribbling, and you are going to see the ball literally stuck to your player's feet and no one can get the ball off him. Another example that I will break it down for you is this one. I pass the ball to Kolomwani and then I start using the R1 button to get more pace. And when I got close to the defender, take my hands off the R1 technical dribbling, no more technical dribbling, start using the left stick dribbling. Because if you want to turn using the technical dribbling, it will take time. The left stick dribbling is the best thing to use when you want to turn. And then when I got away from the defender, start using the R1 button again. Why? Because I have got some space. With the R1 dribbling, I will get more pace. And then when the defender is about to tackle, take my hands off the R1 button, start left stick dribbling again. I got away from the defender using the left stick dribbling and then an easy finish. Now I know this might sound complicated, but it's not. In simple words, all you have to do when you got space, R1 dribbling. When you see a defender coming towards you, player, take your hands off the R1 dribbling and start left stick dribbling. When you escape from the defender, R1 dribbling again. It's really easy when you get used to it. If you mix these two together, you get yourself the best dribbling mechanic in this game, and this is a game changer. If you master this, you are going to be unstoppable when it comes to dribbling 100%. From the clips that I'm showing you, it's absolutely crazy right now, and this is literally how you can get the best out of the new dribbling system. Let's move on into the next topic and let's talk about this move. As you can see from this clip, the first question that you are going to ask is that speed boost. Well, yes and no. You will not get a crazy speed boost like FC25 where you get an animation of your player running like Prime Thierry Henry. No, this is not gonna happen. But what will happen in game, you are going to get the best pace out of your player. So basically you should use this when you have got space. Don't use it in tight situations. No, you can easily get the ball off your player in tight situations. Use it when you have got space on the wing, for example. Now, how to perform it in game? First thing first, hold on the R1 button again, the control sprint, and then all you have to do, press the running button twice, R2 twice, or RT if you are on Xbox. What will happen in game, your player is gonna kick the ball away from him and then you are going to see him running as fast as he can. You can perform it by just pressing the R2 button twice. With that, you are going to see the same animation, but the reason why I use it with the R1 button, it's because when you are already using the R1 button, the control sprint, your player is moving faster. So when you press R2 twice, when you give him the order to run, he is gonna be ready to run. I have tried it without the technical dribbling and I have tried it with the technical dribbling, and I found it way better with the technical dribbling. It's not a speed boost, it's not like FC25, but there's some times, as you can see from the clips, where my players got really faster. But in the end, it's not a speed boost, it's a way to get the maximum pace of your player. Next up, let's talk about the first touch. The first touch that you take with your player is so important, and I'm going to show you some tricks that you can perform with the first touch. First thing first, when it comes to taking a first touch, always take the first touch to the safe distance. Don't rush the first touch, no, because you can always lose the ball after your first touch, and I think everyone know how important this is. Take the first touch to the safe distance and then you can act. Now let's talk about the controlled first touch, and this one is really good when you use it in some situations, not in every single situation, no. Before you receive a pass, all you have to do, hold on the R1 RB button and then flick your right stick wherever you want your player to take the first touch to. And there's different animations that you will get, but the best one in my opinion is the one that you flick the right stick to the opposite direction that your player is facing. This animation is the best one to get away from the defender in my opinion. The best situation to use the control first touch is on the wing. When you want to pass the ball to your winger, there's the fullback marking your winger. You can easily escape from the fullback using a controlled first touch. This is literally the best situation to use it with, because when you want to use it, you need some space. You cannot use it in tight situations. It's not gonna work in tight situations. No, you need space. You need empty space so you can run into. You can easily escape from the defender and you can quickly get yourself into that empty space on the wing. You don't have to dribble around the player. No, just with the first touch you can do that. Next up, we are going to talk about the Srafe Dribbling. It returned to FC26, but sadly, the agile dribbling did not return to FC26, and I can fully understand why. The agile dribbling would have been broken with this new dribbling system that we got in FC26. However, for the Srafe Dribbling, the animation that you will get when you start holding the L1, LB button, basically you are going to see your player slow dribbling and keeping the ball between his legs while facing the goal. So for example, if your player is not facing the goal, when you start holding the L1 button, when you start the Srafe Dribbling, you are going to see your player turn and face the goal. And this is the beauty of the Srafe Dribbling, because you can get many and many assists using the Srafe Dribbling. Your player will be facing the goal and the ball will be literally between his legs. Now, the way that you want to use the Srafe Dribbling in game, I'm going to give you examples. As you can see from this example, I'm going for a counter attack. The ball is now on the middle of the pitch. I see my opponent start controlling one of his center back. So in my mind, the center back that he start controlling, I know he is going to go for a tackle, slide tackle, or basically just to try to put pressure on my player. So quickly I started to use the Srafe Dribbling backward and slightly up. With that, I got away from the defender, and not only that, also my player kept facing forward. So now my striker is in the empty space, the center back got out of position, and now I can play the through pass to my striker. Another example that I'm going to show you for the Srafe Dribbling, I intercepted the ball high on the pitch. I am on the edge of the box, not many options, and I am not facing the goal. So I start holding the L1 button. Now my player quickly turned around and he is facing the goal. And now because I'm facing the goal, I can play a through pass knowing that it will go through, because my player with the Srafe Dribbling has got the vision to play that pass, and that's what happened, a finesse into the top corner. The Srafe Dribbling can be absolutely amazing if you are playing against someone who rush out with their center back. Using the Srafe Dribbling, you can get away from the defender. Not only that, also because your player is gonna face the goal, so for any other players trying to get in behind, you have got the vision to play that through pass to them. If you are using a formation who has got two strikers, the Srafe Dribbling is a must. And the last thing that we are going to talk about is of course the technical dribbling, aka controlled sprint. And if you are struggling with the technical dribbling, if you think that it's not good enough in game, the main problem why everyone struggles with the control sprint is because you hold it too long, or you use the control sprint to go into a defender. That's the biggest mistake, because when you hold the R1 button, when you start using the technical dribbling for too long, you are going to start losing control of the ball, because your player over time is gaining pace, and with more pace you are gonna have less control of the ball, and that's why many people struggle with the R1 dribbling. But when you use the R1 dribbling with the left stick, for example, it's going to be broken, just like what I have shown you. The best tip that I can give you, don't overuse the R1 dribbling. You are going to lose the pace of your player and the control of the ball, and your player is gonna take some touches that are absolutely stupid if you overuse the R1 dribbling. Start using the technical dribbling, and then when you see a defender coming to intercept or tackle, switch to left stick dribbling. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the video done. If you have any questions, let me know on the comments below. Tried my best to explain everything. Still, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.